We are a family of 6 who call the ocean our home. We feel incredibly blessed to do this life together, and we have now sailed halfway around the world, crossing oceans, exploring cultures, finding waves, all while raising a family and leaning into the highs and lows of life at sea. The adventure is far from over as we continue our mission to circumnavigate this globe. So jump on board, have a laugh, and let's see where this journey takes us.
We're setting sail from Namral to Wakatobi, a 2-night passage that takes us right through the heart of Indonesia. It's our first time sailing overnight here, which means keeping a constant watch for fads, those tricky, unmarked fishing platforms we've been dodging. It started out like most fair weather trips, with lots of motoring. The forecast called for calm seas and light winds, but out of nowhere a sudden storm rolled in, catching us completely off guard. With lightning flashing, rain dumping, and wind howling, we scrambled to get things under control. Did we manage? Well, let's just say we weren't as prepared as we should have been.
It's quite neat seeing the silhouette of the islands, eh? We're just on our way from Namral to Wakatobi and we've just spotted whales. I haven't quite worked out which way they're going.
Yeah, they're going that way.
Okay. Everyone else is asleep. It's just Archie and I. And I just saw it shoot up, so I knew they had whales for a short time here in Indonesia, but he's moving quite quickly.
And he has to breathe a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, do you think it's a mum and a calf?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah?
It's a passage day.
Yeah?
I know what you're doing. Let's open the door, see what girls is up to. I think she's scrubbing away.
Beep, beep.
Well done, good use of passage time.
Yeah.
And what's your plan? Come show me.
About to make the drawstring bag for my headphones.
Yes, we've got the big guns out. Look, you can tell Pip's involved. A whole table. And what are you getting after, Chong Chong?
Cleaning.
What are you cleaning then?
I cleaned Bella's pack and now I'm cleaning the steps.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just getting on it. We've got a shanty tent out there because the sun is pretty brutal on that port quarter. And Ted is, well, he's always up to something. He'll be fixing something, creating something, cleaning a shelf, I don't know. But he'll have beats on, just getting into it. So yes, and Mum's on the helm. Shona is on the helm. And I am playing the online-offline game of Starling. Doing some work, which is great. But conditions, whilst there's no wind, can't wait for wind. Far out. Sailing is not overrated. Like, we've got really nice conditions today, but still, sailing is good. Anyway, it's glassy motoring, and we're making good headway in the right direction. And all those things, but yeah, we're not an awesome motorboat, but we'll get it done.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like being a motorboat.
It is what it is at the moment, though, isn't it? Yeah. Seasons are changing, and we kind of knew it. And the reason we're pushing on this calmer weather window is because if we wait longer, it's likely we're going to get opposing wind, and then we might be going, I wish there wasn't wind, because we can't sail it, because it's on the nose. Anyway, 400 odd miles to go. Doing good.
How crazy, it's so flat and you can hardly see the horizon. So calm. We're just motoring our way through Indonesia. I have no idea. These look like giant dolphins, maybe orcas. They seem pretty relaxed, but they have quite a big fin. Are they gonna come right in and say hi? Or are they heading over somewhere else? It's so blue.
It's a very pretty blue.
So they're too busy feeding. Not interested in saying hi today.
First creation.
Okay, you ready?
Drawstring, bag to hold your...
Head, phone,
Yep. Nice one.
things,
Nice work. So, for all intents and purposes, we may as well be anchored, but we're in about 4,000 meters of water. But it feels that still that we're embracing all things shower, sunset. Anyway, stunning, absolutely lovely. Maybe we shouldn't be looking for anchorages on our way through this part of the world. Maybe we should just stop.
Yeah.
After one of the
I think the current should take us in the right direction.
We could just like pack up and have a normal night and go to bed.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Click smell-o-vision now and you'll smell the...
awesomeness.
The cleanliness, not the sweatiness.
Heads on watch at the moment, and there is bolts of lightning and thunder around, which isn't much fun. Was that another one? No? So, but he's doing a phenomenal job, but I'm just wingman at the moment because
That's not nice.
that is not good. So we're clear in front of us, but the big colourful thing there is got. You said it's got
Thunderclap.
bolts of lightning going to the water. Is that right?
Yeah, going to the water.
Don't mind the high level stuff, but the
The bolts are not good.
you're doing a phenomenal job out here, keeping an eye out for fads and dodging storms.
Yeah.
As all good captains do. So thanks, mate.
All good.
I feel like yesterday was round one of sewing. Today it's all on. We've got crochet, we've got all 4 students getting after a project. Yep. Ta-da-da-da-da! New skirts!
Yay!
What was the learnings?
Okay, so next time we need to use black thread
Yeah.
on the hem. I need to take my time a bit.
Love it. Looks amazing. Why is it exciting?
Sails are out for the first time in ages.
Take that, like
Yeah.
transitional month, equatorial, just take that.
Yeah!
Sails up,
I have 6 knots, guys.
6 knots of breeze,
We're going 5 knots.
and we will take that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Also, in full disclosure, I'm sitting up here on the bow, dreamily sailing along. Truth is, I just pulled my head out of the dunny, out of the toilet, out of the head. Ted and I have been championing a blocked Pip. Where's Pip? She blocked the dunny. And it took us 2 or 3 cracks to fix it, but we've been in there sweating and dealing with everything that's involved with that. But this guy got it done, well done.
Yeah.
And Pip's actually still in there at the moment, cleaning up because you know whoever blocked it, it's their responsibility. But Pip's only pretty little, so she gets to clean up. But yeah, so whilst it's idyllic out here and lovely, we've just been hustling. Such is boat life.
Whoa, we just picked that up on the radar. Got the torch out. There's birds coming off it as we come past, but that's a fad in the night time. Take the torch off it.
You just can't.
Cannot see it. Torch.
It's so close.
Yikes. So a lot of the ones that we were seeing before had a light on top, but it's obvious that that's not going to be the case. And in other news, we've been seeing all of these little glowing, we think they might be cuttlefish or jellyfish or something like that, but it's really hard to pick them up on the camera. But every time Chris shines the torch around, it lights them up even more, like charges them like a glow-in-the-dark toy. So let's hope we don't encounter any more of those.
Yeah.
Alright, so the moon's coming up soon, but we've decided that we're going to have one child every 10 minutes on rotation with the torch at the bow. So Archie's just getting his life jacket on and he's going to sit up there. If he thinks he spots anything, he'll get the torch out, shine it out there, and then in 10 minutes we'll rotate and then it'll be Pip's turn. Yep, we'll rotate through everyone until the moon comes up. When the moon comes up, we should be able to see that sort of thing. You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, mate. Make sure you tether on as you go up. Look at that. Here comes the moon that we were waiting for. Big pink ball just above the horizon. So Ted's doing his shift. Looking for fads. We're seeing these bright lights on the horizon now, and we think that they might be lights for fads. So that's the alarm. Ted's turn's finished.
Alright, after what was a pretty amazing afternoon of sailing, we were blessed to carve out some wind and some miles. We're steaming away tonight and making good progress to the west, but it's rather than heading to our destination, is heading to where the lightning is not. Yeah, there's lightning every second or so around us, and there's more in front of us than not in front of us. So we're just trying to find a corridor, if you like, between it. Some of it is actually forking down to the ocean, which is not ideal. But it's one of those nights, it's just so warm and it's so humid that it's just all built up and just needs to sort of release and get it over with, but it hasn't. So just is thick, hard to see at the horizon line even with a full moon. And anyway, blessed that there is a full moon, very happy about that. It's making our life easier as far as eyes out, but yeah, we're off course by about 20 degrees, and at the moment that just is what it is. Even though we are under motor and conditions are pretty benign, we've just got to stay away from the lightning. So onwards. Stuff's got a bit average. Got 27 knots true coming off this squall, pinching us onto a reef that's I mean, we've got space, but yeah, how long is it gonna hang around for, you know? It's pushing us onto this atoll, so just needed to go away. We had like 1.7 knots of breeze before, and now we've got 25 knots. It just happens like that. We're trying to figure out which way to go, and it hasn't been easier. Now we're in it. So yeah, oh, that's almost 30 knots. All right, 40 knots.
Wow.
It escalated so quickly.
I've just come up and Chris has just gone, I need your help up here.
Yeah.
It's just super intense right now.
No sailing up, we're just, I don't know what to do. Motoring along in the general direction, hoping this thing petered down a bit.
It's just whipped up out of nowhere. Had such benign conditions.
Yeah. It'll go, but how long? I don't know.
Well, let's get this boat shut up properly.
Alright, so it's freezing cold, but
It's so cold.
it's this really whipped up. It's the worst we've had at sea ever, to be frank. From complete benign glassy conditions to 40+ knots. We're running off bare poles doing 7 knots. Thankfully we got the sea room to do it. We were motoring because there was no wind. This formed on top of us. It wasn't one that we could see and sort of go around. It's thankfully there's.
What's that?
Just trying to keep the boat directly downwind, which is a challenge in and of itself.
We think we've lost some stuff overboard already, but
Yeah, we've lost the
like a surfboard from the side.
But whatever, we can.
That's just stuff.
Yeah.
We're just trying to keep the boat comfortable and
Everyone's safe. Keep it working. So this thing has to pass, but mate, it's brutal. There you go, 40 knots still.
yeah, thank you. These guys are checking out the chart below, and they've helped bring everything inside, shut the doors. Oh, mate, and it's so cold after being like
So hot.
so hot.
Come on, let it pass, Lord. Never had all our gear so wet. I mean, it should be waterproof, but it still sucks getting water all over it. That's the least of our concerns at the moment.
We've got our glasses on because it's night time. I can't see a thing. Oh, mate.
Settle down. Cup of tea when it settles down, I think.
Yeah. Don't want to put it on yet though.
Not there yet. Alright.
Let it do it on its own.
Yeah.
Everyone is awake now. The kids are inside, safe, but definitely aware that this isn't an ideal situation. They're staying calm, watching and listening, trusting that we have things as under control as we can. We're moving along at 7 knots with bare poles, running downwind with the storm. Right now, all we can do is manage the boat and wait for the weather to ease.
Okay, so wee hours of the morning, like 4 or 5, and we have a ginormous squall coming through. We've already lost one board, which is a wally off the side. We've managed to retrieve another one, but it's just hectic.
Yeah.
It's just not okay. We were a little bit ill prepared on that front, but it's just so much wind that it just ripped them off. So yeah, that's not fun. Archie's quite disappointed about that. But Mum and Dad are up at the helm. Dad's hand steering us, just trying to get us downwind. Mum and Bella are just supporting him as much as they can. So yeah. From inside, this is what the score looks like on a radar. We have a 24 nautical mile range at the moment, so that is like 4 miles wide, that score, so it's not ideal.
I don't know if the GoPro's going to pick up on the sea state.
But needless to say, 40 knots plus whips it up. And like there's zero actual groundswell here too.
Yeah, we were like a pond before the storm, and now we've got like maybe 1 to 2 meter
cresting waves.
Seas.
But the positive news is that we're back down to 20 knots true, which is amazing. But the sea state is such that the direction we were going is no longer really an option. So just hand steering with surfing down these waves.
So we're just going with the wind and the waves.
Just letting it cool us just a wee bit. Maybe we'll crack out a bit of head sail to make it more comfortable and switch the engine up. I don't know, but it's only just starting to cool down now.
Yeah.
To be honest, just keep everyone safe and comfortable. And if that means a bit of diesel for the next half an hour, that's okay. Sometimes you've got to be a motorboat to stay safe.
And there's not much on the radar anymore, which is good. Oi. Rock and roll. It's getting a little bit lighter. We've just cracked out a little bit of head sail. We've still got lightning cracking all around.
Engine off. There's your donkey. So here's the chaos of everything just being thrown inside. We almost lost our foil board. We did lose our twin fin, so we were a bit complacent on how that was tied down. It was wedged in between a longboard, twin fin, foil board, and when we had 40 knots initially on the beam, it must have come loose, so that's a shame. It was a beautiful board. Somebody, hopefully someone finds it and lives another life. But this is what the aftermath looks like at the moment. The sun's just sort of on its way up, which looks lovely. Sort of tracks the lightning of the front that got us over here. But there's also, like, the sea is what it is, the sea, but yeah, this is all still grey and nasty through here, so we're trying to go that direction, which we will in due course, but at the moment I'm just going to have a cup of tea and see what this is doing and let the sun pop up. And we've just got a bit of Jannar out. I actually don't want to go too far that way until I know what it's doing, because I don't want to race on over there and get pumped. So yeah. Look at that. That's what got us. Look at that. Flippin' heck. Easy to see in the daylight, not so easy to see in the dark. Alright, it's the morning after.
Say hi, Charles.
This guy's just woken up. We just put the house back together. And we're sort of recapping.
Yeah. That was wild. It was probably the craziest shift in weather we've ever had.
Yeah, like look at it now.
We're like fighting for apparent breeze to stay cool.
I know.
Yeah. So it was just intense and so quickly. And I think we just were shocked or not prepared because we had such benign conditions.
That's fair.
I think so.
So the takeaway is always have your boat ready for 40 knots to come over it.
Yeah. We were okay, but
We're okay.
we paid for it a little bit.
We lost the surfboard, which is a shame, but the replaceable. Wally lived a good life.
He did.
And he'll keep living, don't worry, someone will pluck him out.
He's the red and white stripe one that Dad rides in some of the videos.
Yeah.
That's Wally.
He's one of my favourites.
Was.
So that's a shame, but that's okay.
We might float to an island where
It'll be alright, Chong.
the child will be able to use it.
Chong like Wally too.
Oh, boy.
Give him a hug. It'll be alright. And our Clear's copped a bit of a whack, eh? When the gust came and sort of blew the stitching off a couple of places, and unfortunately it's blown a bit of a hole. So that's
Repairable, kind of, not really.
That's how Happy Days feared, which is pretty good, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the things that could happen,
We can live
deal
with that.
I think. It's repairable.
yeah.
But I'm still waking up. But what could have happened is, as we were running off downwind bare poles, one of those guys could have been in front of us, and there would have been nothing we could have done. So super thankful that there wasn't a fad in the middle of the night, and that there was actual ocean room to run off.
Yeah, totally. Like,
Yeah, because now we're around reef.
Yeah. Now we're now
going
we're
between reefs.
in this asshole type scenario. So yeah, the learnings are have jack lines on whenever you're sailing at night, regardless of how much of a pond you think it is, which we normally do, but we didn't last night because it was just so quiet. But have them on. So learn that lesson on our behalf. You're welcome. And make sure you've got anything on deck secured properly. Otherwise, be prepared for your outdoor area just to be like everything out there needs to be waterproof, or it needs to be able to get inside really quickly. Even on a setup like this where there's a stacked undercover area.
And clears, we just didn't have time for the clears.
Well, I'm glad we didn't drop the clears.
Because they would have like scratched and broken. And
They would have blown. It's too much for clears, which is like the cafe blind things down below that we have. So yes, here we are. Yeah, all good.
I'm a little bit tired.
Might go and pop the kettle on.
I'm good, guys. It's been up for hours over here.
You have actually. We've all been sleeping. You probably need to go and have a kip straight away.
And I'll need a coffee.
Yeah, kettle on, and I need to put sunglasses on.
Oh.
Righto. After a tumultuous evening, what are we doing?
I'm making bacon and eggs on toast for breakfast with my avocado. Archie's cooking sourdough and...
What? Sourdough, avocado, bacon and eggs. That will certainly help lift the countenance.
Absolutely. Very excited.
Pip's on cooking duty. Look at the
She
pile.
just wants to spoil everyone. It's really lovely.
Yeah, nice chip.
I've made Saturday special Nigel.
Saturday special. Chef extraordinaire. Look at this pile of eggs. It's so good. It's not the time.
Try to... We should probably develop the sleeping position.
Thank you.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Chip. Nice work, mate. The true winner of every breakfast. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! We're almost there, aren't we, Pip?
Saturday special! Thanks, Pip!
Thanks, Chip. Well done. The morning after, we may have had to wake Belle up. Belle's up because she did the early shift.
I'm not gonna wake up anyway. I'm so hungry.
We're waking up for the right reason.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Well, that was a wild journey. Definitely not the night we had planned. But we got through it. A little colder, a little wetter, and one less surfboard. If you enjoyed coming along with us on this ride, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. And if you want to support our adventures even more, check out our Patreon where we share uncut updates and answer any questions you may have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
And then noise cancelling, so he's got no idea. Ready? Ted! Oh, worked. Hello. I was just seeing if your noise cancellers were doing what they needed to.